Rule number 6 to money is you never let it get bored. Money being bored is the absolute worst thing you can ever do in your life. Money will leave you so fast if it gets bored, right? Money has to be entertained. Now, how do you entertain money? You entertain money by getting that money out of your checking account and putting the money to work. You have to put your money to work. Your money wants to work. Your money is a servant to you if you allow it to be, right? If you do not let your money be a servant to you, then you're initially letting that money be a servant to someone else. What's up, everybody? Welcome to another video here on the Mula membership channel, a place where we give you step-by-step guides to reach financial freedom at an affordable price. I go by the name of Mula. I am the owner, CEO, and operator of the Mula membership. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you the first 10 rules of money. Yes, the first 10 rules of money, the first 10 rules that you must follow and you must understand. You must grind into your brain to reach financial freedom, to become a millionaire, to get those $1 million in your account that everyone wants, okay? So before I get started in the video, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. If you are new to me and my story, I'm a 25-year-old. I just turned 25 about 3 weeks ago. I'm a 25-year-old millionaire who earned his first $1 million at the age of 23. Now, I have my hands in a lot of different businesses, but I'm going to give you just a few off the top of my head just to give you an understanding of where my money comes from. So I have one YouTube channel, my main channel, which has around 500,000 subscribers. My second channel has almost 200,000. My vlog channel has about 50,000. My gaming channel has about 50,000. And then I have channels that are not attached to my name or my face, which would be like police body cam videos, right, that we upload every day. I have 20 something more channels like that I get millions of views on every single month. On top of that, I own and operate a social media marketing company, a real estate marketing company, a consulting company, and a lot more things, okay? So I'm diving into a lot of things. So if you guys want mentorship on literally anything, YouTube, business, I've been on YouTube for I've been on YouTube for 13 years, guys. 13 years. So if you want to learn YouTube and how to get rich, if you want to learn stocks, crypto, if you want to learn all of the ways that I make money step by step, make sure you click that first link in the description. Sign up for the Mula membership. It's only $50 to $75 a month to get access to everything that I teach. You're not going to want to miss it. First rule of money is it is a duty to every person to be rich, and it is a sin to be poor. Now, those words are very self-explanatory, but when you say it to the average person, they get taken back a little bit. What do you mean it's a sin to be poor? I literally mean exactly what I said. It's a sin to be poor. Just like it's a sin in a lot of people's religious views to take another person's life or adultery. You have to look at money. When it comes to money and when it comes to entrepreneurship, finances, it is a sin to be poor. Why is that? I didn't make the rules, but everything in the world costs money. This camera, the internet you're watching me on, the phone that you have in your hand, the computer, the cologne you spray, this t-shirt, my haircut, these teeth, everything costs money. You cannot do anything in this world without some sort of money. You can't even go to the park if you don't have a bike or a car or a way to get there. And even if you want to walk, you can't go to the park and walk if you have no money because you can't buy clothes. You need to wear clothes. It's illegal to be naked, right? So everything costs money. You eat, sleep, drink. Everything you do costs money. So it is a sin to be poor when you're talking about the rules of money. You have to grind that and embed that into your brain, okay? It is every man's duty, every woman's duty. If you are born into this earth, it is your duty to figure out how to get rich before you leave this earth. You are sinning every single day that you are not trying to figure out how to be rich. Rule number 2 to money is game. This entire thing is nothing but a game. Earning money, keeping money, compounding money, multiplying money. None of this is anything but a big, huge game, okay? The only difference between me and Steph Curry is not how tall we are, how good we can shoot. The only difference is how much time is put in. Right? So there are natural abilities, there are natural things that give some people an advantage over others. But honestly, you can't tell me that I can't do the exact same things as Steph Curry or LeBron James or these people. They play more than me, right? So if they've played 70,000 hours of basketball and I played 2 hours of basketball, they're going to beat me every time. 99.9 times out of 10, they're going to beat me every time. If I've played chess 10,000 times and this is your first time playing, I'm going to whoop your ass, right? I'm going to wipe the floor with you. So it's nothing but a game. Once you learn how to make money, once you learn how to multiply money, it's something that you will never forget. It's a skill that someone will never be able to take from you. And no matter what number your bank account gets to, no matter how much money, how little, how high, no matter how it goes, you will always know how to make money because you know how to play the game. It's nothing but a game. Call of Duty, GTA. If you anything you want to advantage over in life, you have to put more time. You have to put more effort, more energy into learning the game. That's all it is. Understand that. Rule number 3 to money is consciousness. You have to look at money like it's alive. You have to look at money like it's something that is attracted to people because it is consciousness, right? So if you have a negative outlook on money, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get a negative outlook on money, right? Negative results on money. Your bank account is going to reflect the outlook that you have on money because money is conscious. If you have a positive outlook on money, money will be attracted to you in ways that you will never ever see. Now, when I say this, and other rich people, millionaires, other people say this, a lot of the average person is like, "What are you talking about? It's not no magical spell that goes into your in the airways when you think positive about something." But it actually is, right? It is actually like that because if you have a negative outlook, if you look at money like, oh, this guy's money is just because his parents were rich or he got lucky, or if you have money that's bad, they should give their money, take their money and give it to me because I don't have any and they have too much. If you look at money like that, oh, he's an asshole because he has a Lamborghini. If you look at money like that, if you are a hater of money, money will hate you back. Right? So you have to have a positive outlook. You have to be open. You have to have a positive conscience about money for money to have a positive conscience about you. Money does not like haters, right? What did I say? Money is almost alive, right? Money is something that attracts to people who it's attracted to. It's just like a magnet. Money will never come to somebody who has these super negative outlooks on money, right? You ever heard these people say, oh, money is not everything. Well, what can you buy without money? What tangible thing that you need in this earth to live and go day to day, what can you buy without money? You have a negative outlook. Oh, I don't need $1 million. I just need $5,000. I don't need a big old house. I just need a 1-bedroom. You have a negative outlook on money. You have a super, super negative outlook on money, and that's why a lot of people can't get rich. It's not because you're stupid and I'm smarter. It's not because I'm better than you at anything. It's not because I'm taller or I'm more handsome. None of that has to do with anything. It's just because I had always had a positive outlook on money. I never said, man, I'm down and out, man. I always, even since when I was a kid, I said, when I get rich, when I get my first $1 million. That's how today, a lot of times people ask me, how do you just do this so gracefully and you don't look? How do you go buy a $100,000 watch? I told myself I was going to buy this watch when I was 15. I was 15, 16. I said, when I get my first few million, I'm going to go buy the watch. I made my first few million. I went and bought the watch. I already know what I want. When I go in the store, I already know what brands I like. I've been on Louis Vuitton and just shopped all the way and added everything to my cart and looked at it and had $50,000 in my cart and faked like I was finna order it. I had $45 in a Cash App. That's all I had to my name, right? But I had a positive money out. I had a positive conscience on money, and look what money did back to me. Money is coming to me in ways that I can't even, sometimes I forget, like, oh, I got that coming? That happens so much because I still have this super positive consciousness and money's attracted to me, right? So when you look at something like that, when you look at money like a girl or a guy, if you're a girl and you like guys, or whatever way you swing, it doesn't matter. If you look at money like you're trying to seduce it, you look at money like something that you're trying to warm up to you and get to like you back, you'll never be broke again. Rule number 4 to money is doubles. If you look at money like doubles, you will understand that if you have $1,000, you're only 9 to 10 doubles away from $1 million, right? So if you can figure out how to get that $1,000 and turn it into $2,000, I don't care how long it takes you to figure out. If you can figure out how to turn it into 2,000, that means you can take that 2 and turn it into 4. You can take that 4 and turn it into 8, that 8 turn it into 16, that 16 turn it into 32, that 32 turn it into 64, and all the way down the board until you get to $1 million. It's a doubles game. That's all it is, guys. It's just a doubles game. If I can make $10, there's a formula. There's a way. Like I said, money is a game. So if you understand the game and you know how to play the game, you can take this $100 and turn it into $200. You can go take that $200, spend it on something, turn it into $400. And you can keep doing this, and it won't take you that long. You look up, oh, it's $1 million in my account. Right? So when you look at it like that, you're really not that far away from the $1 million that you need. Right? Some of you guys have $100,000 in your bank account and that's safe. Some of you guys have $5,000, $10,000, $20,000. You're only a few doubles away, baby. All you gotta do is double it up. That's nothing. The rule number 5 to money is that piece of paper that you fold up and put into your pocket is not money. Money is a reward that you receive for the service you render. So let me break down exactly what I mean by that, right? A lot of people think when I say money, the first thing they think of is blue Benjamins, right? Benjamin Franklin on a blue dollar bill, $100, a whole bunch of them, $1 million, right? I fold it in my pocket, I spend it at the cash register. That's money. That's not what money is. What money, that cash, that piece of paper is just a representation of money. It's all it is. It's just a physical representation of money. Money is not that paper though. Money is a lot deeper than the physical paper that you put into your pocket. Money is a way to reward someone for the services they render, right? So Kevin Hart gets paid hundreds of millions of dollars because he's rendering a service to this huge group of people, right? And that service is entertainment, making them laugh, getting their mind off the hardships of life, right? Now, the way that he maximizes that dollar amount is by doing it to a mass amount of people, right? So there's 2 ways to maximize your service that you render. You can either charge a lot up front and do 1 to 2 transactions. Those are things like selling houses, selling $100,000 watches, right? You can sell 1 item today and make $100,000. But doing something like telling jokes is not as expensive. No one's paying $100,000 for you to tell them a joke. But 100,000 people will pay you $20 to tell them a joke. And you look up and you have $2 million in your account to sit on stage and tell a joke. Small things like napkins, toilet paper. These are the same things, right? No one is paying $100,000 for a roll of toilet paper. But 100,000 people need toilet paper. And 100,000 people will spend $5 on a pair of toilet paper. If you can figure out either one of these transactions, either one of these roles to take, you'll always have money coming in, right? So understand that money is not the piece of paper. That's just a representation, right? That's just a way for us to put it together, make sense in our minds, right? That's not what money is. Money is a lot bigger than that. And it's nothing but the service that you render to somebody. Rule number 6 to money is you never let it get bored, right? Now, I learned this from Patrick Bet-David, but getting money being bored is the absolute worst thing you can ever do in your life. It's just like having a girl or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, and these people get bored. They will, no matter how much they love you, they're not staying in a relationship where they're bored. Right? They're not staying in a relationship where they're sexually bored, mentally bored, physically bored. You guys just sit in the house all day, don't do nothing, don't go nowhere. Your girl's gonna leave you, bro. You know what I'm saying? The girl, you never cook, you never kiss, you guys never have sex. Nothing, it's just boredom. You just sit here and look at each other all day and twiddle your thumbs. Your girl or boyfriend will leave you, right? Money is the same way. Money will leave you so fast if it gets bored, right? Money has to be entertained. Now, how do you entertain money? You entertain money by getting that money out of your checking account and putting the money to work. You have to put your money to work. Your money wants to work. Your money is a servant to you if you allow it to be, right? If you do not let your money be a servant to you, then you're initially letting that money be a servant to someone else. So the more you lose, you keep that money into that bank account, the more you're just giving that money to someone else who knows what to do with their money, right? It's just that simple. If you keep your money in that checking account, you're not investing it, you're not buying anything, you're not learning anything, you're not doing anything with that money, it's going to disintegrate into the air, literally. You're giving your money into the bank, and if you don't understand how the banks work, the bank is taking your money and literally lending it out, right? That's why you get an interest on every year from your checking account or your savings account, right? The money is in the bank's control. And if you look at the real rules behind the banks, technically your money isn't there. If you can't call the bank and say, hey, let's say you have $8 million in your account. If I can't call the bank and be like, hey, I need $8 million right now, come give it to me. That's not how it works, which means the money is not even there. So spend it on something that's at least going to increase. Otherwise, the money's just going to disappear. On top of that, you got the dollar amount going down every single day. Every single day. I say this so many times on this channel, but if you don't believe me, think about 10 years ago. How much could you get a bag of chips for 10 years ago? I could get a bag of chips. When I was in elementary, middle school, I could go to the store and get a bag of chips for 25 cents. They don't even sell them little ass bags of chips no more. Okay? You're gonna spend $1, $2 on a bag of chips. That's half empty at the top, right? We all know this. And in 5, 10 years, with our kids, when we start having kids, my generation, I'm 25, so when I have kids and they grow up to be 25 years old, the money's it's gonna be triple, quadruple that. My parents were buying hot dogs and full hot dog meals for a nickel, a quarter, 55 cents. You get what I'm saying? So why would you keep your money in your checking account and letting your money be bored? What did I say? Money is conscious. Money is almost alive, right? And it's not that piece of paper that you fold up into your pocket. So you see how all these rules come together? You keep that money moving. You keep that money serving you. And that money will always serve you if you let it serve you. That's what it wants to do. Rule number 7 is crisis makes billionaires, right? And another thing I learned from Patrick Bet-David, shout out to him. Crisis makes billionaires. The reason I say crisis makes billionaires is we can think about what is the last crisis that we had worldwide, right? What's the last huge crisis everybody went through? Corona, right? The COVID-19, 2020. Just 3 years ago, we went through one of the biggest crises that I can think about in my lifetime, right? Like I said, I'm 25 years old. I don't remember the world just going so crazy and not knowing what to do, and grocery stores is empty and everybody's panicking. Nobody has money. The markets are crashing. That's the only type of crisis that I remember in my lifetime, but it made billionaires. And one of my biggest regrets, one of the biggest things that I wish I would have been able to take advantage of, but I know another opportunity will come, but I wish I had this amount of money in 2020. Oh my God. Do you know how many crypto millionaires, real estate billionaires that were made from 2020 to 2021? I'm talking about, man, think about CNN, ABC, the BBC, all these news companies. What do they get paid to do? Sell crisis. They sell crisis. Oh, the world's going to end. Oh, put your money, buy it, do this, do that, everybody do. Oh my God, take your money out of the stock market, put your money over here, sell your house, do this, sell your gold, sell your watch, sell your heart, like everything. People are just selling everything, panicking. Whoa, calm down. Chill out. Let's think about it, right? Because if the world's going to end, what are we going to do with the money anyway? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? We're going to take it to heaven with us and buy a gold chandelier? What are we going to do? It's not going to do anything anyway. There's no reason to have that fear in your heart, because if the world ends, money's not going to matter. Money will disappear like that. And that's why I said money is not that piece of paper. Money can be represented in any way. It's just a service that you render and a reward you get back. But if we're not here to serve and surrender, if we're all gone, the world's over, who cares about the stock market? There's 5 people left on the world. I'm not giving a damn about no stock market, right? So it's no reason to think like that. When crisis occurs, when the world's ending, or 2008 happened, or even 2012, when everybody thought the world was going to end, right? This is the perfect opportunity to invest your money. Do you know how many people, and the reason people were billionaires after the 2020 COVID-19 happened, is because everybody was panicking. They're selling their stocks, they're selling their crypto, right? They're selling their houses. Do you know how many people bought houses for dirt cheap, waited 2 years until all the crisis was over? Everybody went back to normal life. The movie theaters opened, the restaurants opened back up, and they just went back right. They sold the same house they just bought 2 years ago for $100,000. They just sold it for $700,000. You looking at how did this guy get rich so fast? He took advantage of the crisis while everybody else was panicking. He had a level head. He said, "Okay, let's see. Where's the opportunities here? Oh, you selling your watch for $30,000? You're crazy, but I'll take it though. Oh, you're selling your house for $10,000? Okay, come on, let's get it. Oh, you're selling your stock? Oh, cool. So I get to buy the stock cheap." A lot of people were made into billionaires. The rich got richer and the poor got poorer, especially in 2020, right? So crisis makes billionaires. If you can take advantage of crisis, you will be rich forever, because 9 times out of 10, there's going to be at least 4 crises in your lifetime, right? If you live to be, let's say, 80, 90 years old, you're going to see 3 to 4 crises at the very least in your lifetime, where the whole world is panicking, the whole world is scared, the market crashes, everybody is crazy and just wilding out. You're going to see that, right? And if you can learn to take advantage of that, you'll be rich forever. Rule number 8 of money is know the philosophy of your president. A lot of people look at the entertainment part of the presidential election. Oh, this guy said this. Oh, Trump said that. Oh, Biden said this. Oh, we're going to do that. Oh my God, the debate was so crazy, right? They look at the entertainment part, but nobody really looks at the philosophy. Nobody really studies what these presidents actually represent. And the few that actually really do are the ones that take advantage of those philosophies. So what do I mean? Oh, what are we going to do about Trump? Trump saying all this crazy stuff. He's tweeting. He's doing all that. But yeah, did you listen to his philosophy though? We don't have to agree with each other as far as ethics go, right? We don't have to have the same moral, the same principles, the same ways of life. But if I can listen to his philosophy and understand that it's nothing I'm going to do, right? Trump is in office. So whether I like it or not, I have to adjust my life, especially with finances, to fit his philosophy, or at least counter that philosophy, right? So when Trump was in office, he supported a very, very huge tax break for businesses, right? If you had a business, it was the time to start a business, right? You had Trump in for 4 years straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. You get what I'm saying? 4 years straight. What am I going to do? He keeps saying, who cares what he's tweeting about? Start a business. Make some money. He's giving you free, it's money. It's free money on the table. It's no tax. You're not paying no taxes, right? When you switch, 4 years goes by and you switch, and now Joe Biden's in office, you see that the tax breaks are a lot different. So you understand, okay, I might have to do a few more tax write-offs while he's in office. I might have to do this type of business because he favors this type of business, or he gives this tax break to real estate, but he took it away from over here. You have to think about those things, and you have to understand those things no matter how old you are, right? If you want to be an entrepreneur, you have to understand that. So even if you're 16, 15, 19, you have to understand these philosophies, and it's very easy to understand. Just watch the debates, but don't watch it to be entertained. Watch it to actually learn and understand what both parties are talking about, both parties represent, what both parties support, right? As far as taxes, business, how much money is flourishing in, just understand what's going on is very, very, very important no matter what country that you're in, right? Like I said, people focus so much on the entertainment part, they forget that he's actually running the country. He's actually making very huge decisions about where money goes, about where money is taken from, about taxes, about everything in the country pretty much. The small things that you probably don't even think about. Right? And if you understand these things, you can take advantage of them. Or you can even alter your strategy to combat the strategies that might be against you. Right? So it's very important. Rule number 9, you must stay around people who know how to make money. Right? Do not be around anyone who does not know how to make money. If he does not know how to make money, keep him as far away from you as humanly possible. Right? Even family members. And I know this is a hard one for a lot of people to understand and render. Family members, close friends, girlfriends, boyfriends, if they don't know how to make money, they're not trying to learn how to make money, they don't talk about money. Like I said, money is conscious, right? So if everything they say is negative about money, they're always complaining about money, they're never talking about how to make it, they just complain about how they don't have it. These are the people that you need to drift far away from. You don't need to be nowhere close to these people. Like, I know a lot of you people know, it might be your mom, it might be your dad, it might be your cousin, your best friend in the world that you grew up with. You went to elementary school, middle school. You've been with this man for 20, 30 years. You've known him like the back of your hand. You don't trust nobody else but this person. You have to drift away from those type of people if you want to be financially free. If you want to be rich, if you want to be a millionaire, you can't hang around people who have this negative conscience, because that consciousness is going to rub off on you. Money is going to be Money is going to be repelled from you just like it's repelled from them, because you're accessing their consciousness the more you stay around them, right? It's very important to be around people who know how to make money, right? And how do you do this? You stay around rich areas. You go to rich areas. You don't go to the Starbucks that's 2 minutes away from your house because you don't live in a rich area. You drive that extra 15 minutes and go to that Starbucks where you know you might run into a $1 million lawyer who likes your shoes. You guys might have a conversation. You might ask him one question and he might give you an answer that sparks the idea in your brain to make you $1 million. These small little things is literally that easy to affect you and push you to make that millions of dollars, bro. It's a lot of things that add up, but it's the very small things that count the most, right? So you have to understand that, and you have to lock in on that. Being conscious, being positive about money, staying around people who know how to earn money, or are trying to learn how to make more money. This is very important to your success. Rule number 10 to money is your money will always, no matter who you are, your money always has the capability of making more money than you ever will. What do I mean by that? The money that you earn, if you put that money to work, your money will work better, smarter, and harder than you will ever work, which will result in more money coming to you than you will ever be able to figure out on your own, right? So let's break that down into exactly what I mean. If I had $500,000 and I take that $500,000 and I invest all that $500,000, that $500,000 will make me billions far before I physically make it for myself, right? For a few reasons. Thinking number one, my money will outlast me, right? My money will be here. The number in my account will stay the same if I, God forbid, knock on wood, I'm not even going to say me because we're not going to put that out there, right? But if you drop dead, if someone drops dead right now, their money in the account doesn't just vanish and disappear, right? It doesn't go with them. The money stays here. So if their money is in the right spaces in their life, that money will continue to make money for the people that they love that are still on this earth, right? So even when they're dead and gone, and the funeral's going on, their money is still working. If I had $500,000 in the stock market and someone goes and you pass away, the money is still working, right? So if that money continues to work for the next 100 years, eventually you have $1 billion. Well, your great-grandkids are good. They are billionaires because of what you did 100 years ago, right? So that's what I mean. Putting your money in the places that need to be put, your money will work harder, smarter, and a lot more effective than you will ever be able to do, right? There's only 24 hours in a day. You have to eat, you have to get ready, you have to take care of your kids, give a kiss to your girlfriend. You still got to cook, you got to leave, you got to drive over here, you need gas. All these things, it makes it very hard to sit down, focus, lock in, and work, which is why you have to put your money to work, right? Like I said, money is a great servant, but if you don't use money as a servant, it will get bored and leave you, right? And go to somebody else who's going to let them be a servant, right? Like money is very, 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 very conscious. Money is very conscious, and if you understand that, you will be successful no matter what, right? So understand, like I said, again, money will make more money than you will ever make, right? Again, one more time, your money will make more money than you ever will. And if you put those money in the right places, if you set up the right foundations, if you set up the right investments, you will be rich forever long after you pass away. Long after you pass away, you will still be rich. Imagine that. This guy passed away and he's still rich. That's still your money working. That's 100,000. Yeah, it's 100,000. Yeah, it might be $100 million in 100 years. But guess what? That's still your money. Just because you passed away and you're not physically here anymore doesn't mean that's still the money that you earned, right? And it's working every single day. When you sleep, it's working. When you're knocked out, it's working. When you're in the hospital, it's working. When you're getting dressed, brushing your teeth, eating, it's working. It's working when you can't. 24 hours a day, no breaks, right? So understand that. And when you get that, and when you start really understanding what that means, and you really keen in on what exactly that means, you'll be successful forever, right? So those are the first 10 rules of money. I have 50 rules, guys. Like, I'm going to let you guys know I have 50 rules of money. Every single rule isn't very important, but these are 10 of the top 10, right? These are the first 10 that you have to understand before we even get to the other 40 that I'm going to do in other videos that are going to make you successful, right? So if you understand these rules, if there's anything that you don't understand, let me know in the comment section below, and I will be happy to explain it to you either in another video or directly to your comment. I'm going to start doing Q&As literally every single week. So any specific question you have about one of my videos, or maybe something else that you saw, or just a thing that you commonly hear in the entrepreneurship space, if you just have those questions, I'll give everyone an opportunity to submit those questions, and I'll answer them on a weekly basis to get you more understanding about how the entrepreneur game works. So I hope you guys hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys learned something valuable. If you did, make sure you smash that thumbs up button and go sign up for the Mula membership if you want to learn one-on-one, step-by-step guides to achieve the things that I'm talking about in this video, which is financial freedom. Okay, so I literally teach everything in different categories, just like school. You got science, English, math. In my membership, Mula membership, you got YouTube, you got crypto, you got stocks, you got business, you got social media. You have everything step by step in different categories, and a group chat, access to a group chat where you have me one-on-one every single day, and you get access to stocks and crypto call-outs on a daily to help you run up the same bag that I run. It's your boy Mula, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.